Hi, my name is Cassidy Panson, and for this presentation, I wanted to go over family rituals and routines as they are the windows of family identity. So, the most impactful thing I learned about family relationships is the importance of rituals and routines within a family system. I found this quote that I really like that says, "Family traditions reveal what you value enough to repeat, and, if done with love, build warm, happy associations." And this is Daniel Willingham. So I just wanted to define family rituals and routines. Family routines involve instrumental communication, conveying that this is what needs to be done and involves a momentarily time commitment, and that once it's completed, there's little or any afterthought. This is just normal, everyday behavior. This could be saying bye to your parents in the morning, just normal little things like that. Family rituals, however, they involve symbolic communication and convey this is who we are as a group and provide continuity in meaning across generations. This is highly symbolic, extraordinary behavior. It doesn't happen every day, maybe not even every month. It just happens on special occasions, holidays, celebrations, things like that. So I wanted to apply a theoretical framework to this, and that was family systems theory. This theory suggests that families are made up of a system of interconnected parts, and that we can't understand the system by looking at each family member individually. We have to understand how they interact with one another to understand the system as a whole. This fits routines and rituals because routines and rituals are critical for maintaining stability and creating cohesion. Routines and rituals allow for shared family identity and a heightened sense of security and a sense of belonging. So some of the key terms in rituals and routines are morphostasis. And this is just a family system trying to maintain consistency within its organizational characteristics despite challenges that may arise. This is just pushing change away and wanting to stay the same. Morphogenesis is the system's ability to grow systematically over time and adapt to the changing needs of the family. This is welcoming change, it's adapting to the change. It is also important to note that in families there's always ongoing dynamic tension between trying to maintain stability and introducing change. It's a very fine line that a lot of families have to walk. I also wanted to talk about over-ritualization, and this occurs when families try to incorporate too much from people outside of the organization, or from people outside of the family. This could be having too many rituals so that now the rituals don't feel as special or symbolic. Under-ritualization is when families have few or no rituals. This is kind of the opposite of over-ritualization, but it still has the same thing. There's no way for the family to create that sense of belonging. Distinctive rituals are when families have an undesirable trait and they keep the rituals distinctive or separate from the problem. Finally, symbolism is tangible or observable things that represent something else. So again, birthdays, holidays, special celebrations like marriage or graduations. For my extended understanding, I wanted to talk about the goals of family rituals and routines. So some of the goals are creating healthy emotional ties within the family, and it's just helping to provide a positive emotional bond. Membership changes, and this is just how families deal with big changes like marriage, birth, and divorce. Healing, this helps encourage families to facilitate the painful changes like death or retirement or even changes in health. Identity, definition, and redefinition, this helps families create and maintain and even change identities over time. And this can help individuals, it can help remind individuals of their importance within the family. Another goal of routines and rituals are rites of passage. There's very few of those here in American culture, but other cultures use these to help mark important transitions, like from childhood to adulthood. So, for example, quinceañeras. They also help to maintain meaning and purpose. It helps families deal with levels of shared meaning and values, and it helps provide a framework that allows families to maintain and find solutions. Finally, they provide a sense of order. It helps create a sense of home. It provides a sense of order for more important issues and questions. Overall, the impacts of routines and rituals are just to encourage contact between family members in a relaxed and enjoyable setting. It allows them to set conflicts aside and connect potential generational gaps. This could be big family gatherings, getting all the extended family together. It can just help to put all the other worries and conflicts aside and to just become one as a family. So for my personal application, I wanted to talk about some of the rituals that help my family stay connected. Some of my favorites are Sunday night dinners and game/movie night. It kind of just depends on the week. Special birthday dinners. This is when the birthday person gets to pick the dinner, the dessert, and the activity we do. I also wanted to talk about Christmas pajamas as pictured here. On Christmas Eve, we all open Christmas pajamas. We do our Christmas Eve, we do the rest of our Christmas Eve traditions together, and it kind of just opens up the holiday spirit. Then finally, my Aunt Sandra's sugar cookies. She has a recipe, and we make them all the time for Christmas, Halloween, just any kind of special occasion we make them, and it just really brings us together as a family. Like I just said, these rituals keep us connected and make transitions into new stages of life easier. It helps us kind of stay connected as a family, and when we introduce new members, such as my brother-in-law here, it just really helps to introduce them to what our family is as a system. In conclusion, the overall most impactful thing that I learned about family relationships this semester is the importance of routines and rituals. Without routines and rituals, families would struggle to make sense of who they are as a whole and have a hard time working through the stages of life. Going forward, I intend on being more mindful of the routines and rituals in my family and how they affect me individually and us as a system. Thank you.